Come do an unboxing with me.
Hello and welcome. Let's do an unboxing with my latest vinyl haul all the way from India. This specific one is a haul from vinylworld.in, and I must say they provide a great service where you can get things to your doorstep with no fuss and no time. So without wasting too much time, let's get into it. Let's get my trusty knife out and let's start opening and see what do we have. So these in particular are not really high rated or high valued. I shouldn't say high rated, but high valued LPs, but these come in with great recommendation. And obviously these are not easy to get now with the current vinyl market getting so busy and popular. But these are a few that they had on site, and I actually got them at quite decent prices. So I will leave the links up so you can go and have a look at them at any opportunity you can. And let's see what I got. So starting with the first one, and a beautiful LP by the man himself, the great Muhammad Rafi. Lingering Memories by Muhammad Rafi. This one attracted me because it had some great tracks, particularly the last one on side A from Railway Platform. I think that song stuck with me for a very long time, and it's actually quite difficult to find this LP just anywhere else, and actually not at the price I got it at. Next one, we have another one by Muhammad Rafi called Ray Hits. I think what's particularly special about this is these are all 78 RPM records that were all put together by HMV for this release, because I don't recall seeing any of these albums released separately. Quite nice and quite a good selection of tracks by Muhammad Rafi. I'll actually increase the listening pleasure. Ananda Shankar and his orchestra, 2001. Great album. I didn't have it on LP, finally got it, and in such great condition as well. These are great tracks. If I could describe this music, it's very futuristic for the time it released. I think this one came out in 1984, if you can see properly, 1984. But it's absolutely brilliant. I think this is the only one I was missing from Ananda Shankar's collection, and now I have his collection, full collection. It looks like we've arrived at the soundtracks, and this was the special one because in this movie they promoted it by using Rafi's picture. Obviously, I think this one released in 1983 or 1984, and by this time Muhammad Rafi had already passed on. Interesting to note that the music was done by Naresh Hansraj. I'm not too familiar with their names, but quite interesting to see the tracks because a lot of them were done by Muhammad Rafi and Sulakshana Pandit. Quite excited to listen to this one as I have not heard it before. Next one from the lot, Babu. This is a superb soundtrack by Rajesh Roshan. I think it's quite underrated too. Growing up, we've heard all these beautiful tracks with Kishore Kumar and Lata Mangeshkar. I think Rajesh Roshan actually gave them an extended lifespan in the 80s with these tracks. Number one, Ye Mera Jeevan. I think you hear a very young Alka Yagnik there as well. And Eh Hawa by Lata Mangeshkar. Wow, what a track, man. You need to give this a listen. And I think on vinyl, your listening will be the best it can be. Beats the CD, the cassette, outright. Another one I didn't have in the collection, Nishana by Lakshmikant Pyarelal. Also superb tracks. It's got lovely songs by Kishore, Asha, Lata, Rafi. superb. It's the ones that you want to hear all the time, over and over again. What amazes me is the amount of creativity they had in these time periods, even though that there was a plethora of movies coming out. There was no shortage of creativity on the music. A classic in all senses and in all terms. We have Sasural. I'm stoked I didn't get the original Angel release, but that was a 10-inch, and I think this was the re-release on a 12-inch by HMV. Quite later on, I think this particular one released in 1978, and I know the movie's from the early 60s. Obviously, who can go wrong with the beautiful Rafi tracks and the Lata and Rafi duet on here as well. This is the Oddball. Great soundtrack by Babu Both. And I think what many may not recall is that there's a beautiful duet between Muhammad Aziz and Salma Agha. Oh, sorry, it's Manhar Udas and Salma Agha. Chale Aao, Chale Aao. Love the track. I see we see a young Aisha Chulka as well with Firoz Khan as well. This one came out in 1988. Nice to have this addition to my collection as well. A typical 1980s film. See Neelam and Govinda on the cover. Hatya. Some really beautiful tracks on here that has stood the test of time. What I really like is that you see Papilari always give us a great selection of singers as well, you know. We used to see a lot of S. Janaki on there, and he used Asha Bhosle, Lata Mangeshkar quite a lot, and he made other artists quite popular. If you look at side B, the first track Zindagi Mehek Jati Hai, Lata Mangeshkar and Yesudas. Absolutely awesome. Now, another oddball from the 1980s, Kurbani Rang Lai, also with music by Lakshmikant Pyarelal. Yep, beautiful. I'm great to have this one added to the collection as well. Let me know what you think. Have you heard these soundtracks? Do you like these songs? And especially listening to them on vinyl, I mean, they are something else. Here we have one of these oddball records. When I say oddball, I mean this is oddball in the complete sense of it. You have Jyoti Records, which hardly put out any LPs during the 80s, but they did have quite a few. I think this one is the first one, JRLF 111. So this should be the first one of the lot. Hopefully I can find the others and add them to the collection as well. Soundtrack is by Usha Khanna and lyrics by Shail Singh. Haven't heard these songs, but some great singers in there. See Bhupinder, Jayashri Shivram, Chetan, Usha Khanna herself, Abhijit, Sapna Mukherjee, Asha Bhosle and Bhupinder again. Nice. Okay, so the next three are going to be quite special because they are brand new releases, and the first time in LP we have Aao Pyar Kare. A great soundtrack by Adesh Srivastav with great tracks that were Chand Se Parda Kijiye, Haathon Mein Aa Gaya, Rumal Aapka. Beautiful soundtrack. What's quite nice is that if you contact the guys at www.vinylworld.in, they have released this themselves with the Shimaru label. I think this is the first time Shimaru has been put out on LP. They were quite big in the DVD business and Blu-ray business, but that too has died down. So yeah, this is a brand new release. If you can see, it's released March 2024. Yeah, so go to the site and hopefully you can get a copy at the retail recommended price before it becomes out of print and quite expensive. What's quite nice is that these covers are gatefold covers. So the next three, so that was the first one. If you grew up in the 90s, you would definitely recall Aa Gale Lag Ja. beautiful soundtrack by Anu Malik. Nice, amazing tracks. आज हमें मालूम हुआ आ गले लग जाता है. Title track था याद तेरी आती है मैं आशिक हूँ. Essential 90s listening. Again, you can get it at the retail price, which this one was released in February of 2024. If you go to the website and you get it now, I'm sure you'll get it at the recommended retail price as well. And the last one of the lot is Jigar. I think the soundtrack has made it through many iterations on CD. However, first time on LP, same as Agar Gale Lag Jaye Na Pyar Kare. And what's great about this one is that it's the original analog recording as well. Absolutely awesome, and all of these come in gatefold covers. So that's it, I think. This was my latest haul, and hoping to update you guys the next time we get another package from India. And I will leave the details for you guys to have a look at on the website after this. And if you'd like me to actually open up and listen to any of the LPs, any particular tracks, hit me up in the comments and give me a shout. Please enjoy. Have a great day. Bye.